It's time for the weekly travel Q&A with your host JP. Hey, that's me. That was so stupid. Hey, and thank you to everybody who sent questions in this week. And don't be shy, send your questions in and I might answer a few of them next week. And stay tuned to the end of this video because I have a question to ask you. Ooh. Let's get going. Raul Turkey sent me a list of 4 questions this week, and I'm not going to get into the habit of answering a laundry list of all your questions. Please send them like one at a time. That'd be much better. But all of these questions are really quick to answer, so I'm going to answer them rapid fire. 1. Have you ever been to India? No, but I would love to. 2. Why do you travel alone? Well, I answered that 2 videos ago, so go ahead and check that out. 3. Do you write books about your whole world travel? No, but I would love to. And 4. Do you have a degree, and what degree do you have? I have a bachelor's degree and I majored in anthropology, specifically cultural anthropology. Elizabeth Travels writes, what's your favorite thing about Chiang Mai? Well, my favorite thing about Chiang Mai isn't actually anything that's really in Chiang Mai. It's all the memories I have around that place. That's the first place I started my whole solo journey, and I created a lot of memories there. It's the first place where I kind of got to learn how to be by myself, but also I met lots of friends there. Walking around the streets, it just has so many memories, and I spent so much time there that it's kind of like my second home. So that's why I like it. I think a lot of the time our sense of place really depends a lot on our own experiences there. And so that's why Chiang Mai is so special to me. And that's my favorite thing about Chiang Mai. Dave Viet Nguyen writes, or Dai Viet, how do you deal with the mosquitoes? Oh. I mean, honestly, if you go to a place where there's lots of mosquitoes, you're going to end up getting bit at some point, but use your bug sprays. And I know some of you are going to be arguing for eco-friendly, DEET-free bug sprays, which is fine in certain situations where the mosquitoes aren't that intense, but I'm telling you that if you go to a jungle, you better ditch that shit and go with some DEET, because you are going to get your ass bit. And I am more comfortable with the idea of maybe getting cancer than dealing with malaria and dengue and all those things that will probably kill you a lot quicker, honestly. So that's my advice. And plus, mosquito bites are the worst. They're so annoying. And Felix Leonardi Leo. Anyway, in response to the Lamphun video this past week, a very good and informative video about Lamphun, thank you. Besides temples, are there any other things to explore in Lamphun? Well, there were some other noteworthy temples that I did not visit, but besides those, there is a national museum called the Hari Punchai Museum where you can learn a lot more about the history of this town and the kingdom that kind of rose around it. And I did read something about caves, but it seemed like really far away from the actual town, so that's not really actually in the town. So basically, that's about it in terms of tourist stuff to actually go and see. It's pretty much a really quiet town. And finally, our comment of the week comes from Andrew Christensen, who, in response to last week's Q&A, wrote this. I think the reason why people are asking about any Philippine plans is because it's getting more popular lately among travel vloggers. I would agree with that, and hashtag bring JP to PH. And he also writes, as a tip for Thailand, try renting a car and drive around the country. It's cheap and you get to see more than what you'd otherwise see without your own car. It's really fun. I did it from Bangkok to Vientiane and will definitely do it again on other routes. Great idea, Andrew. And Andrew, as the commenter of the week, you win a prize, and that's a postcard. So if you'd like to claim your prize, go ahead and reach out to me on all the social medias. Links are all down below. And now I have a question for you guys. I have strayed a little bit away from travel tip videos, and I've mostly been focusing on the Q&As and the vlogs, but I'd like to get back into that. So up here is a poll for you to fill out if you have the time, just to let me know what kind of ideas, travel tip ideas you'd like to have featured in future videos. Do you want to know about money and travel? Do you want to know about planning your trip? Just let me know up in the poll, and maybe I will make a video about it. What was that voice? This past week I gave you 2 new vlogs, one from my time in Lamphun and the other from my time in Lampon, so go ahead and check those out right up here. And coming up this week we're going to go to the capital city of one of the most important kingdoms in Thailand's history, Sukhothai. So if you want to see that and more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all back here for next week's Q&A. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, get off the couch and go do great things. Bye!